I hope you guys are doing all right today. So we're going to take a look into your twin flame situation. All right. I'll use a bunch of different cards today, but I'm going to start off with the Angel Tarot. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. Show me the twin flame situation, current energy. Hey, Jay. Hi, Natural Mystic. Okay. Hi, Angel and Linda. It's good to see you guys. Hi, Nicolette and Courtney. So bottom line, overall energy between the both of you is the Ten of Pentacles. And this talks about, in this case, support. Financial support, obviously. It's also going to be like who's there physically in your life, you know? And so right now you guys are thinking about who is supporting one another. Are they supporting you? Are you supporting them? Is there a lack of support? What is the issue? I think everything's going to be okay with money, guys. Money's going to be all right. Your person is working on balancing their energy. Look at that. Those wanted to pop out. You are highly stressed out about the issue about breaking up with a third-party karmic. You feel like there's a web of lies. You know your person's being a liar, for sure. And it's quite possible you know that the karmic is being a liar as well. But you're just very, very fed up with that scenario. Just the whole third-party business. And that's what's happening with this current twin flame situation. If you're watching and you don't have a third-party twin flame situation, this would just be entertainment. But for those of you that you are going through this, it's going to tell your story. So let's start with your person. Current vibe with you is Six of Wands, recognition, followed by the Lover's card, Angel of Commitment, followed by the Seven of Wands, challenges. Your person says it will happen in divine time, but I'm feeling stuck. So your person is feeling challenged and making excuses of why they can't be with you right now, why there's an issue. They're going to be like, hey, I'm in a third party. Like, I'm stuck. They don't recognize their own fault in this issue, though. There's a lack of recognition with Six of Wands in reverse. I'm glad they're trying to balance their energy. That's fine and wonderful, but they're not acknowledging that they are the issue. So I feel like there's a little bit of the blame game happening here. you know, where I think they might be pointing fingers at you. And maybe you sense that. You're like, yeah, I feel like it's wrongfully blamed towards me. And your energy with the whole thing is, why are you such a liar? You may have recently asked for some kind of financial support. You know, maybe you've given quite a bit to them, or maybe it's quite a bit of time and energy. Either way, it's not balanced, you know. They're working on balancing it, but it's not balanced. And they haven't recognized that they're the problem and they need to fix it. And it's going to be challenging to get them to see the error of their own ways. You're in the position of Ace of Cups, love, Ace of Swords, victory. Wow, ace, ace. And Three of Swords, heartache. God, you guys have gotten this twice now, 2 days in a row. You're feeling extremely heartbroken over this individual. You don't know what to do. You're like, I just want a fresh new start. But more than anything, I just want you to be honest. You want your person to get honest and to feel the love that they're denying. They won't let themselves feel the love they have for you. Whoops. Watching you and blocked. So you're saying, I'm no longer watching you, actually. I'm no longer giving a crap. You want to block me? Go ahead. I think you feel blocked. You're angry. You're probably watching them through tarot, but you've certainly given up any kind of social media watching them. You're not doing that. You're saying, I don't have time to chase you down via social media. Like, I don't have time for that. And you're like, you're hurting me, and I'm watching you live your life, and you're hurting me. And so you're kind of pulling yourself away here with blocked. And you're just like, I will hold back my love and my communication because you hurt me and you're not dealing with your third party situation like you should be. I feel like you've talked to this person about what they need to do, what they should do, and they're in denial about it. You've given this person advice and ideas, but no. So you're having a moment of clarity where if you don't see any action, that's it. And I'm hearing you say, I can't live a lie anymore. And I can't be pushed away and made to feel like you don't love me. Because you're like, first of all, I know you do. And really, I think that's the majority. I just can't live a lie anymore, and I know you're in denial. Let's see what's underneath this 10 of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands, this has been a long journey. And the Magician, the Angel of Magic. Maybe you guys have been tapping into magic a little bit lately, you know? Using magic to get over someone or using magic to create movement when it's been stuck and stagnant. You know, the Magician is also about new beginnings. So you're manifesting a fresh new start. I do feel a lot of Gemini energy here, I have to admit. 3 of Swords, the Magician, and the Lover's card. Plus we have the third party. You know, very third house, which is Gemini, with the 3s. Let's clarify some of this energy. Spirit, please clarify the Magician for the twin flames. The Sun card and the Knight of Pentacles with the Magician. So you don't see any action coming in right now, okay? You don't see proof. Physical evidence isn't apparent. You're having unwavering faith that no matter what, all of your plans are going to work out. Because that's what that is. It's all about faith. And you definitely have a lot of belief, courage, that your desires will be fulfilled eventually. You really don't care how long it takes. You're determined. And when you say something, you're going to do it. And you're going to see it through to the end. And it doesn't matter the obstacles or the obstruction. I feel like you also see the light of day with the fact that your person is not very honest. With the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, there's definitely this, you're no loyal knight. And I do have to ask you, why do you want someone that is not loyal? That would be a liar. And it's not to take you away from the connection, because this is a twin flame reading. It's about checking with yourself on why you're asking the universe to give you this dishonest person. Why they're so important. I know they're your twin, but they're giving you a lot of grief. They're making you work very, very hard with very little in return. And I can't help but get the feeling you have your own sense of stubbornness. Do some of you guys have a Venus in Leo or Taurus? Or Venus in the 5th or 2nd house? Because that would really explain your stubbornness. That regardless of the results, you're going to stay fighting for this. This person is really fighting against this relationship, actually. I do see that. They are. They refuse to recognize this with the 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay? They're refusing. They just, okay, no. No, they don't want to see it, want to deal with it. They feel deeply connected to you. They do love you. There's definite chemistry, feelings, you name it. But God, they resist more than most people, like a lot more than most people, which absolutely says this person is fixed. They're a fixed sign. Now, if they have more than one fixed sign in their chart, you're really up against a wall. And just so you know, the fixed signs are Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. And I can promise you that is some of the most stubborn people you'll ever meet. This person is giving you the most difficult victory. You have fought the long fight, and you've gotten, and maybe you're stubborn. Maybe you're one of the fixed signs as well. But you're like, two can play that game. If you want to be stubborn, I'll show you more stubborn. Because I'm not giving up on you. Wow. I don't know what to do with two stubborn people like this. I don't know what to do. Maybe that's why you guys are stuck. Maybe that's why it's a standoff, if you will, because you believe beyond all shadow of a doubt that you're going to get what you want, period. And you're going to keep going for it no matter the resistance or results. And they're like, okay, well, I'm going to keep resisting the more you keep coming until you get tired. You guys are in this just to see who's going to get tired and give up the fight first. Wow. I don't know if I've read a story like this ever. Let's get more info. Stubborn, stubborn. This is a twin flame, so it's neither a soulmate or a karmic. Although there is a third party involved. Let's see. Your person has 6 of water. They do remember the past. They're nostalgic. As stubborn as they are, they think about you often. And they definitely think if they would have worked harder, it would have worked out with you. Okay? But right now, I'll tell you, they're really focused on work and stability and financial. Way more than they're concerned about love. They've actually taken a break communicating with you, 4 swords. They just want to take a step back and focus on their business, their career, and their money, and not think about you. They're trying to recuperate from a fight or whatever you guys might have had. They still love you. I have no clue why they're being so difficult. Well, I guess I could ask, why are they fighting this connection? Just flat out. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's ask, why are they fighting this connection? Why are they giving you such a problem? Why is this person fighting and denying this? Oh, definitely Leo. King of Wands. Okay, so we have unconditional love, 10 of Cups. But unconditional love is in the reverse. They lacked a mother love. So there's a mother wound. Okay. They also go through this, I'm not worthy enough of this connection. We have 2 of Cups in the reverse, which is 2 things. Number 1, we already broke up. They have a very strict policy, or they don't go back to an ex under no circumstance. So it's like their code of honor. I don't go back to something that was already over for whatever reason. That's how they feel. That's what they think. They also are fighting you so much because they're already caught up in a commitment third party. Not a real relationship, Two of Cups in reverse, but that's still nonetheless. Six of Swords is, I'm already over this. We already went through the works. We got out of it. They feel like you guys have gotten to a place of forgiveness and friendship, and they don't want to ruin that with a relationship. Followed by the Page of Cups in the reverse. Which is, I don't want to, and I'm not very good at communicating my emotions, and I don't even want to mess with them. Your person doesn't want to deal with feelings at all. Feelings are not for them. Logic is, but not feelings. And this person's like, we already got through our hard times. Do you really want to get involved in a relationship? And I'll be honest, they do not like relationships. This person doesn't like them. I don't care that this person is in a third party. They despise marriage and commitment. They do not believe in monogamy, which explains why they're like open to cheating with you. They don't have to give their heart to the person they live with. That person is a roommate with benefits, a business partner, a business partner in which they can mess around with if they want to, or like it's part of the transaction, it's part of the deal. Like we'll be partners with additional fill in the blank. And they're quite comfortable. And there's a little perk. They get to still see you, communicate with you, see you, mess around with you, call you every day, text you every day, have you in their life. Yeah? Lovely. Thank you. So anyways, they don't have to offer you anything committed or solid because they're not even committed or solid where they're at. So like, why are you asking for something that's fake and not real? Your person honestly is saying, why do you want to live with me or be in a quote unquote commitment with me when you and I both know how fake that is? And they're kind of inviting you to live in this world that they're like, this is the real world. This is the real world. We lie. We cheat. We're not real. We wear masks. I don't want to commit to you so we can argue about money. I don't want to commit to you so you can see how messed up I really am in life. You know, maybe they're messy, or maybe their finances are shaky, or, you know, whatever their issues are. Like, I don't want you to see that. Let the other person see that. I don't love that person. I'm using that person. And I'm using them to be a partner, a business partner, a roommate partner. I'm not loyal to them. I don't love them. They are not the only one that gets my body. They're not the only one that gets my mind. They certainly don't have my heart. They don't even get all my money. They don't get my loyalty or my faithfulness. So they're asking you, why would you want that? They're a pessimist. And they're like, I'm already over the love situation, the in love. I'm over it. I'm not into it. It's not real. I'm contracted over here. And you know what? It's not working out very well. There's lies, there's deception, there's problems, like there's money problems. Clearly there's loyalty issues. I'm still talking to you. We're still tied up, you know? So believe me, it's not cupcakes and rainbows. We have good days, but most of our days are bad. You know, most of our days are spent arguing or just not talking or asking, why are you still here? So anyways, this person's like, I don't think you would really want to sign up for that. And I don't want you to sign up for that. King of Wands, Three of Wands, desire. Isn't it enough that I want you and your heart and your body? Isn't that enough that we have chemistry? And that I desire you sexually? Like that I call you every day, that I go see you? Isn't that enough? Why do you need to be my roommate or my business partner? That's this person's cold-hearted beliefs. And I know it's cold and it's mean and it's cruel, but that's their stupid belief. Why do you want to be a business partner and a roommate? You want that kind of respect? You want to be cheated on, lied to, disrespected? That's what you're asking me for. You're going to end up very sad and disappointed. And I'm just going to hurt you. I'm going to break your heart. And I'm going to disappoint you because everything you wanted from me, I can't give you. But I can give you my body and my time and my attention. But I can't give you this because they don't feel comfortable believing that they are a trustworthy, honest, and loyal partner. They have a core belief that they are a cheater and a lie and a fake. And that is their core belief. Where are you at with all this? Spirit, where is my collective at? Pulling back, blocked, having an awakening, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. You're just like, wow, you're breaking my heart, dude. And it could be a girl, you know, doesn't have to be a guy, I'm just saying. You're over here like, you're breaking my heart over and over again. Why are you doing this to me? Again, they have a mother wound. They don't know how to deal with their emotions or feelings or love. Mother wound at its best. Oh, no. Guys, for 2 days, you've been getting this back to back. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is where you're at. I mean, look at this. Absolutely. 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords. How many times are we going to get 3 swords? Deception, frustration, jealousy, and a broken heart. Oh, yeah, you're jealous. You have every reason to be jealous. They're over here with somebody else, being the roommate, being the partner. And at this point, you're like, why don't you just give it a try with me? And maybe you didn't hear me a second ago when I said this. They don't want to ruin what they have with you. And I know it's not crap in your opinion. But in their opinion, they get your time, they get your body, they get your heart, they get your affection. They get to see you when it's convenient for them. You give them your best. Every time you see them, your smiles. You smell good. You're shaved up. You look nice. You're happy. There's no arguments. It's not about money or bills or anything else. But what it is about is you look good. You look good too. I missed you. I missed you too. What do you want to do? What do you want to laugh about? Let's tell jokes. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy some time together. They don't want to ruin that. They want to keep that alive. So if you didn't hear me, they don't want to commit to you because that's going to ruin what they are enjoying. How does that make you feel, though? 3 of Swords. Why? Because you're wearing a mask. You're not really okay with this. You're just trying to show them that you're okay. It's exhausting for you. But you're like, it's not okay. I smile because I want to keep you close. I see you with a smile on my face and go along with this because I want to keep you in my life. I'm hoping for more. I'm pleasant on the phone or in person because I don't want to fight with you and shoo you away. I want to keep you, near in my life. So you're just like, of course, I'm happy, happy, nice, nice, because I'm not trying to ruin it. But deep down inside, you're breaking my heart and I can't take it anymore. This is exhausting. Being fake is exhausting. So you're like, I'm done. 6 of Swords. Boat over water or travel, turning your boat out of troubled waters and into calmer waters. So they got 6 of Swords, you got 6 of Swords. Believe me, you guys are like, I want to be done with this, and you're just like, I'm out. I'm not going to be 3 swords twice here with you. This is ridiculous. I want to move away from the situation. I'm not going to be here for this. I'm not going to watch you live out your relationship. Screw that. And your person's like, well, can we still talk? Can we still be friends? Can we still keep in contact? And you're like, no, we can't. I don't know what's your problem. What makes you think that you want to, that I want to communicate with you or see you any more than what we've been doing? You're wrong and you know it. You're a liar and you know it. You're in denial about feelings and you know it. And you're both SHITing your third party and you know it. You've got a big problem. And so you're like, I want justice. I want karma to come and snatch you up off your throne. So there might be a legal situation coming up, a document, police, or just finding out the truth in a matter affecting the balance. I think that's really what it is. And you're like, karma, show up. Show up. Snatch this person off their throne. They need to balance their energy. They're in la la land. The full card, bottom of the deck, good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. And in my opinion, you need a vacation from this man or this woman. You're looking for stability right now. You need a stabilizing influence in your life. And look, 4 swords, both of you. You're like, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to take a step out. I'm not feeling good. Sickness, bed, illness, needing to take time out. Rest and relaxation is needed here. But besides just recouping your energy, it's also just taking a mental and communicational break from this individual. You're just like, I'm done. I hope karma comes and snatches you. Like that's it. And okay, so that's where we're at. What's going to happen though, right? Let's see. All right, Spirit, what's going to happen? This is where they're at. This is where you're at. They're happy with it the way it is. Spirit, show me karma. Let's just get up in the business right now. Karma, what are you going to do? Show me. What is karma going to do in this connection? I love it. High Priestess. Secrets are going to be revealed. Look at that. Secrets to be revealed. Doesn't matter if they're good or bad. This is the highest card in the tarot deck. Very, very powerful. What is done in the dark will come to the light. And the fact that you got the highest card in the deck, you know, she's a lot like Kali. She is. She sees the wrongdoing, the evil, the BS, and she doesn't condone it. You know, the High Priestess, like Karma, has dirt on everyone. And she's like, I've got dirt. It could be revealed. Is it time? Should I reveal it? The High Priestess is patience. Spirit says, I need you to have faith that everything will be revealed in divine time. Could be tomorrow. Could be next month. I don't know. But Spirit's like, have faith that what needs to be seen is absolutely going to be seen. Karma's going to take it out with a vengeance. First card out is Karma's going to create strife, battles, and arguments. There will be tension and arguments. It's going to lead to a Ten of Swords, the death and ending of the relationship that they're currently in and the situation that you guys are in with them. It's going to have a swift ending. There is going to be money fluctuations and emotional rejection. Unrequited love. To a Queen of Wands. And a King of Wands. Twin flames, perfect pair. We're going to end this drama. Look at all these. There could be 3 Leos involved. That could be why there's so much stubbornness. You could have Leo, your person could have Leo, and their other partner could have Leo. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. We do have a lot of 3 of Swords. You guys could be 3 of a pair. I'm not saying you all have to have Leo in the same placement, but perhaps somebody has a Leo in Venus, someone has a Leo rising, and someone has a Leo sun. You know, it could be something like that. And look, we have another 3 of Wands, 3 fires. Interesting. So, you know, the lot of you could definitely have fire in your chart. But, oh, there's going to be absolute end to any BS. And that goes for you too, because your attraction, your attention, your affection is going away. Ten of Swords. Spirit's like, we're going to take it. They're not going to get to have you and their situation at the same time. Forget it. That's not going to happen. So they're going to have to learn a tough lesson. And as far as the situation they're currently blessed with, that's going away. I'm hearing, let the battle begin. Let's get some confession. If they are with their current partner, they're going to start not wanting each other at all. Like, I don't love you. I'm not into you. What are you doing here? Get out. I want a divorce. I want a separation. I want to block you. I don't want anything to do with you. It's funny because as soon as you step away from this person, and this is probably the karma, you're going to 6 of Swords them. You're pulling away in your boat and you're just like, bye. You can stay there with your BS. I'm out. You're brokenhearted, right? This is an ending of a relationship for you, and you're jealous and you're hurt. Your trust has been broken. You've been deceived and betrayed, you know? So you're over here. You're over here just out completely. So this is justice. You saying, screw you and your game and your circus and your monkeys and your fake life, you know? I don't want to be a part of it. All of a sudden, I'm smelling cotton candy. Maybe that's a sign for you to go off and get some cotton candy. I don't know. But it's much sweeter for you to go this way. Well, then here's Justice. And she's like, oh, okay. Well, guess what? You're going to be losing this person, but now you're going to lose your other person as well. Because tit for tat, you're not going to get to have it. You can't have either. And it's sad for this person because at one point in time, they had you and they had their third party. That was the truth. At one point in time, they had the both of you. Look at that. Isn't that toxic? He's sitting there with a girl in his arms and then holding hands with another girl. That's so toxic. So at one time, oh, look at that. Look what's at the bottom. Third party. But, you know, at one time they had you both. Now they're going to have nobody. And that's their karma. Get ready. Let's get an opinion about this. They're going to be alone, crying. They're going to be distraught. They're going to wonder what the F happened. They're going to say, I had it all. Now I have nothing. They deserve to be left with nothing. Honestly, that's karma. They still love you, even though they're not showing it. And even though they're not saying it. Good news is on the way, which is my karmic relationship's going to get destroyed. When it does, I want to talk to you. I want to let you know what's going on. I want to touch base when that happens. And guess what? I'm going to show up with remorse and regret. I'm going to be so sorry for what happened. And you guys are going to care less. Where are you going to be at? What is your comment towards this person that gets their dose of karma? What is your comment? Whoop. You're going to say, nope, I'm seeking out support in my friends and family now. I don't want to deal with you. I'm healing my inner child. I'm dealing with my issues, my mom and dad issues, painful past, family disputes. I'm reconciling my own hurts, and I'm letting you go. Okay? Yep, I'm letting you go. I'm being distant, you know? And that's a lot of it, okay? You're just going to be distant. So it's their loss, and that's what they're going to go through, and that is your comment on the situation. Where is this going to lead you? Twin flame, where is this going to lead you as you shut that door on them? Page of Fire. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps. I got serious goosebumps. Justice, fairness, the law, and karma. Go get it. Wow, you are the high priestess in justice. Like, you're just taking out your own justice, aren't you? Page of Wands, creative, enthusiastic, and motivated. You're going to be really turning to physical fitness. You're going to be outdoors a lot this spring and summer, but especially the spring. You are motivated. This is a motivation card, and you're just like, I'm super excited to get in shape, to use magic, to manifest money, to manifest whatever it is you want in your life to make you happy, just feeling good about yourself. And you're like, it's all about me. It's all about me. It's nothing about you. It's just about me. And so, you know, this is just, you're taking care of your inner child. We saw that. And you're like, my inner child needs all of this. I don't need you, and I don't want you right now. And that's where you're headed with justice. After that is the ego death. This is the devil card. In this deck, it's very different, but it's the devil card, and it's about illusion, dependency, and materialism. You are no longer a bird stuck in a cage, thinking you were stuck with them because of your twin flame journey, when all the time the door was open and you were never actually stuck. So you're detaching from them very much. Four of Fire, prosperity, contentment, and celebration. You're going to be working on your home, your credit, and just stability in a nutshell. You're also going to be working, we saw 10 of Earth at the beginning, so I'm going to turn it upright because it doesn't need to be in reverse. But prosperity, security, and abundance. 10 of Pentacles. And again, you're going to be dealing with your family, your pets, your home, your career, everything else but them. And that's your decision, Two Swords. You've had to make this choice too many times, to choose them, to put up with them, to be suffering in their BS connection that they gave you. No, you're done with that. And guess what? A Knight of Cups, and a Knight of Air is going to come and pursue you. So love and romance, you're going to get 2 other offers. One air sign, one water sign. One's emotional, maybe even a little dramatic, and the other person is smart and determined and motivated. So you're like, I've got my hands full. You will, at least. You will. That Justice is the biggest mention because she's come up twice. So under the High Priestess is the Nine of Pentacles, self-love, self-care, and followed by the Knight of Cups again. So you're going to have someone a little younger than you pursuing you, and it's probably going to be more than one person. But get ready for that because honestly, this is their karma. And I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or shut down the twin flame journey. Remember, it's a never-ending story. You only get one twin flame in life. You don't get many, so please don't play that, oh, I have another twin flame card. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're either on the twin flame journey or you're not. It's just very simple. But you do have soulmates in addition to your twin flame, that's for sure. And you're perfectly able and contented to spend your life with a soulmate. Nothing is wrong with that because we can never guarantee twin flame is going to do the work. And that's the whole problem of it. We believe that we can force them, that it's going to happen, that it's fate. Promised to you. It's never promised. It's always an option. It's always, we'll see how it goes. You know, that's part of this journey is seeing if it can actually happen. And there is definite achievement. Many people absolutely achieve union in their twin flame journey, and that's gorgeous. But that's always because both of the people want to do the work. And a lot of the times, and I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus if they don't, but a lot of times it includes magic. Not controlling magic, but just magic. People need magic to help their situation. Nothing's wrong with that. Just like feng shui helps. Vastu helps. Counseling helps certain people. You know, there's always remedies. So of course there's things out there that can help you. But so many times, and in this reading, stubborn people, they want to do it their way and no way else. It's their way or the highway, period. And I refuse to do it any other way. And that's on them. That's their stubbornness. That's what happens. Messages with me as, Steph, I had a friend that was convinced he had many twin flames. I said, no, sweetie, there's only one. Exactly. And I'm so sad for so many people that follow. God, I'm almost embarrassed to do twin flame readings anymore because they're so rampant. And it's so dogged out that even now people are like, don't come here with that twin flame mess. Like, I've seen people that do magic. They're like, oh, don't bring that twin flame mess over here. Or I see other people in tarot like, oh, I don't mess around with that twin flame BS. Because they all don't know what's going on. And they've been turned down and they don't understand. Like they've never been on the journey and now it's just so trashed. I'm embarrassed to even do twin flame readings because it's so damaged. But Spirit told me, Steph, keep speaking twin flame truth because it is real. It is a journey for some people and they need a light in the dark out there. And your voice that they will find if they're meant to find you, if they're ready to find you, they'll find you and you'll be able to help. So keep speaking on it, keep putting it out there. It doesn't matter how trashed it gets, you know, keep your faith in that. And so I'm going to keep doing it. But if you want to know more about twin flames, please check my playlist out. I speak so much on twin flames in my previous videos. I have a playlist specifically for twin flame readings. And a lot of them are great, and there's a lot of good information on twins that I talk about in there. So if you want to hear more, you can hear more. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed of what my creator calls me to do. I'm just embarrassed to be a tarot reader on YouTube, grouped up with a bunch of other, no offense, but losers. I hate to, maybe I used the wrong word. That's too intense. They're not losers. Just people that have failed on the journey or never were on it. I get stressed out because I don't want to be grouped in with those people. You know, I don't want to be a part of that. And when people think the grander collective of readers doing twin flame stuff, I'm not part of them. I don't want to be part of them. I'm totally different than them. You know, and the sad part is a lot of these people, and they're ageists. They judge me. Number one, I look younger than I really am. But number two, they're like 50, 60-year-olds, you know? And they're like, they think they're so old and mature and grown that they know everything. And so when someone 40-something comes up like me and they think they're accusing me of being late 20s or 30s, that I'm ignorant, that I don't know, that I don't have life experience, it's like, you're wrong. You're really, really wrong. We should never judge people like that. I just don't like it. I don't like to be part of it. I don't like it. But my honest truth, guys, I don't really like being on YouTube. I know that's taboo, but I was called to be here. I don't really like it. That's why you guys don't see my face. I don't like it. I don't like being on here. I don't like people knowing my business. Whatever. But I'm here. And I love you. I love people. If I could do this on another platform and reach as many people, I would. But there's no other way. TikTok doesn't do it. Instagram is extremely difficult and doesn't really pay anything. And the other platforms like Patreon and OnlyFans, you know the story with OnlyFans. We're not going there. But they take 40%. The other platforms just don't have people. And people that have to pay a monthly membership to hear someone they've never heard before, I mean, why would they even start? So anyways, I'm here. I'm here and I'm on YouTube. So that's okay. We're going to make it work. Okay? But you only get one twin flame. That's the only sense that it could possibly make. You know that. Your soul knows that. It's obvious. And I know your intuition's like, hello, it's super obvious. But we get so caught up into listening to what other people tell us to do, we start to doubt ourselves. Remember, the only person that's going to confirm truthfully if you're on this journey is you. This is a contract between you and your soul. And you will know beyond a shadow of anybody's doubt and any of your doubt, you will know, your soul will tell you that you are absolutely in one. But if you start believing you've got more than one, I think it's not stupidity, but it's simply confusion. Confusion because people are toying with the feeling of being a soulmate, and they just like the word twin flame because they think the word twin flame has seniority over a soulmate. They think twin flame is the next level up from a soulmate. That it's more beautiful, it's more intense, it's more real, it's more powerful than a soulmate. So a lot of people, just generally, like the general public, they like to say, oh, well, I found a twin flame. It's much deeper than a soulmate. And that's just from a lack of knowledge. They just don't realize the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. And they're just trying to say, hey, my relationship is apart from the rest. This one's special. And so I see that they tend to use twin flame as this one's special. And that's okay that they feel that way. They just don't know what they're saying. And those are the readers that start channels and it doesn't work out with their twins. So the next thing you hear them saying is, oh, I was with a false twin flame. It wasn't real, but this one is. The next one's real. Or they'll say, oh, it's okay. You can have more than one. Sure, I I'm embarrassed that I publicly started a channel and said I was with a twin and then it didn't work out. So instead of owning that I was wrong, I'd rather just stick to that story and say I have an additional twin flame. And that's how we all have multiple twin flames spread like wildfire. People that just used the word like it was nothing, watered it down. They watered down the twin flame journey, and they were too embarrassed to say they were wrong. And so it just got tainted, and that's really what happened. And, you know, even after that, people started saying, well, my best friend is my twin flame. You know, I have a best friend. He's 30 years older than me. He's like my dad, and he's my twin flame. Wrong. They had a soul family connection with that person. They met a soulmate, a kindred spirit, somebody that was a lot like them, maybe an older version of them. You know, it's a kindred soul connection, but it certainly had nothing to do with the twin flame. But see, people like that confuse it, and they want to believe it's that because they have so many connections, like telepathy. Their psychic abilities are awakened. They feel more powerful around their twin. Not around their twin. They feel more powerful around their fake twin, you know? So they're like, oh, this is my twin. It's got to be. But they're wrong. It's just a soulmate. And there's nothing wrong with being with the soulmate. In fact, to be honest, I much rather prefer being with a soulmate than I do a twin. I really do. I prefer it. But then again, I prefer not being reflected by my twin with my issues. Like, I don't like that. Let's keep it real, guys. Do you guys like having your issues mirrored to you? I don't. I don't know if you guys like it. I don't like it. But it's good for me. It's good for me. And it pushes me and it makes me grow. And I'm grateful for it. But I don't like it. And it's very difficult lessons that you're codependent or you're obsessed or you're stubborn. In this case, in this twin flame reading, it's stubbornness. And what these twins are reflecting to one another is each of them are so dang stubborn. It's ridiculous. And it's not going to win. Stubbornness is not going to win. So there's 6 of swords in you and you're 6 of swords in them. Isn't that ironic? Look at the mirroring that we've had in this reading. 4 swords, 4 swords, 6 of swords, 6 of swords. Just figure it out. We learn to get healed, you know? And like I said, you can go off Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, and go be with somebody else that's a soulmate that is comforting. Thank you, Kaz, for being a member for 7 months. I love you, and thank you so much. Thank you. So, anyways, I love you guys. This relationship needs justice. It needs separation. It needs 6 of swords. You guys are so stubborn, both of you. We need to get out of a stalemate? Yeah. We need to get out of a stalemate because you're holding your ground, they're holding their ground. Leo is the most prominent sign today. So is Libra and Gemini. Just put that out there. Very, very strong. Good news will happen. You know, pull away and see them respond. I don't know if you're really going to care at that point, but I know they still love you. They're just being a jerk and they're not telling you. Okay. By the way, this deck is available for free for my new Ultimate subscribers. So if you would like to be a new Ultimate subscriber, I will give you a free small reading and a free deck of cards shipped out to you. If you are a new member, a new Ultimate member, I'd like to get more of you as my new Ultimate members so we can do exclusive private lives. In those exclusive private lives, I want to give you questions 3 times each live for each Ultimate member. Okay? So please consider doing that. There's a lot of free readings involved with being an Ultimate member. I'd really like to have you guys over there. So are you guys confident with leaving the situation? If you're not, message me below and say, Steph, I don't think I feel comfortable yet Six of Swordsing my twin. If you're not there yet, let me know in the comments and I'll do an additional video. Okay? I will do an additional video if you guys are not here yet because I really want to get feedback on where you guys are all at. I know Justice wants to step up and put it to them and put it to you that you're not going to put up with this game anymore. So I know that this is happening, but I want to support my team even if you guys are not feeling like you're in that vibe yet. So please let me know in the comments if you're okay with that or you're not. If you're not, I'll be happy to do an additional video. Freebie video here for you guys. So let me know what's going on. For any of my members, I'm happy to do some free cards for you guys right now because you didn't get your March free cards. If you are a regular subscriber, you get 1 free card. If you are an ultimate subscriber, you get 3. And you could use them all today, or you could just use 1 today and some others later. Let me know. But that concludes the reading today, guys. So remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you guys just keep swimming. All right? It's going to be all right. And please let me know where you're at. Mia, you're not ready to let go. I get it. So you're definitely a vote for an additional video. Courtney Morris, I've started to pull back my energy, but I haven't verbally stated it yet. I see. Yeah. I feel like over the next 10 days, you're gonna see it trickle. Doja, you would like a card? Okay, honey. What kind of card do you want, Doja? Markers, I really need to get me a person. Markers, that Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, they're ready. They're ready. We just have to let go of your twin. That's going to be the hardest thing. You know, they're not right for us. Not right now. Like I said, twin flame journey never ends. You could be with somebody else for another 2 years and it not work out and you reunite with your twin. It's possible. I'm not wishing that kind of luck on you guys, but I'm saying sometimes that's kind of how it happens. You don't know what needs to shift for you and your person. You might end up being with someone great for the next 5 years and, you know, God forbid there's something that happens to your relationship and then your twin flame pops back up into your life. You know, at 50 or 60 or 70, who knows when. But, you know, twin flames can definitely come back. And if not in this life, in another life. But the point on this twin flame journey is I cannot allow you to treat me like this. It's not okay. And that lesson must be achieved. It must, no matter what happens. Mia, oh my God, I actually thought about it and I felt so heavy in my heart. Oh, well, don't give up if it doesn't really resonate with you. If you're not at that place yet, you want to make sure you're in that place. Doja, what does Spirit want me to know right now? Okay. Spirit, what does Doja Cell want to know right now? Three Swords, Doja, you're really hurting. You're in heartache. 10 of Wands, this is the biggest burden. And Spirit is saying you need to address your pain and your suffering. Again, this card keeps coming up for you guys over and over again. And you're no exclusion, Doja. You're really hurting and it's time to deal with it. Sometimes we just don't pay attention to the pain. We just try to numb it off, get refocused on other things. But this is a time where you have to go inward and deal with the rejection, deal with the heartache, deal with the frustration, whatever it is you're going through. You have to just cry about it, feel it, and deal with it. This needs to come to an end, the suffering, the pain, and the heartache. We have to move through the pain into the other side. You've got to let this burden go. And remember to shift your realities. We talked about this somewhat yesterday. about time jumping and being able to go back to the time where you were initially hurt and healing that individual, because you're carrying the pain from there. And it's being put in this connection as well. We've got to deal with the pain. So this is a huge revelation for so many people that have just got to deal with the pain. But Doja, for you especially, specifically, you could be really hurting about a third-party situation, you know? But this 10 of Wands is saying the burden of not being with this individual, not being in their home, living with them, committed and happy and taken and wanted. We've got to let this go. And you've got to go back and heal your inner self, your past self. You're just in a lot of pain. That's what this is. And you think you can carry this burden through all time, but you can't. You can't take this Three of Swords with you into the next phase of your life. You've got to leave it behind. And I'm not saying you have to break up with this person or stop talking to them. I'm saying you just have to deal with your feelings about what's going on. Because there's some sense of, I don't want to deal with the pain. It's too much. If I really accepted what they did and what happened, I don't know if I could handle it. You know, and you're just like, I don't know if I could handle it. But I'm here for you. There's a lot of people on this channel here for you. There's a lot of people here going through the Three of Swords with you. You're not alone. But yeah, if Spirit said you had to focus on anything, the one thing you should be doing right now is working on your emotions and your feelings about the pain that you feel in this relationship. The third party burdens. You have to deal with that. And that means journal. That means cry. That means really go through the motions with music, with whatever. Just process that Three of Swords. Get it through your heart and out. You know, we got to get these swords dealt with. Because if you think you can walk a very long journey with that pain still with you, it's going to be a terrible walk. So Spirit says, lighten the load. You can still go down this twin flame journey with us. You can still go through the motions of healing and reconciliation and communications and whatever you need to go through. You can still go through all of that. But let's unload some of the baggage. Let's get rid of some of this pain. You understand? But that's what card came out for you. Three of Swords. And I'm so sorry you're hurting like that. Who else has their monthly membership card that they want? And Mia, don't feel too bad about your situation. Always trust your instincts. If you're not ready for that, you shouldn't do it. Never feel pressured by me or anyone to do something that you're not ready to do. Don't just say yes, the pain of dealing with everything alone. Yeah, that's the 10 of Wands. The heavy burden, carrying the grief. It is really hard alone, and I resonate with you on that. Aquarius new moon is really helping everyone to feel the burden of being alone and what that entails. And so it's a lot of reflection on how absolutely difficult this journey is with this new moon. But it's going to help you find strength you didn't know was there. Messages with Mia, can you pull a card for me? Are you a member though, girl? Because I'm only doing it for members. And if you guys want to be a member, you could just do it through www.jks1111.com and subscribe to my memberships. I have a $33.33 membership monthly. It gives you one of these cards, any of these cards, your 1111 Oracle, your $22 Celtic Cross, and access to private exclusive lives that we're about to start very soon. You get access to those videos privately. No one else on YouTube gets those. And you do get to ask one question every time we are in an exclusive private live. So you get 2 questions automatically a month, which is $30. And the membership's only $33. Plus you get your $22 Celtic Cross and your 1111 Oracle. So that's twice the value of the membership. So if you want to just think about it numbers wise, the value sits there for itself. It's worth it. The Celtic Cross, as you know, is the traditional tarot that happens on the 22nd of every month. If you want to upgrade your membership and get a free deck of cards and a free reading and 50% off an emergency reading, your 1111, your $22 Celtic, plus another reading at the end of the month, plus 3 questions once a month publicly here live, 3 of these, plus up to 3 questions every time I go private exclusive live with you. That's a big, huge benefit. You're saving probably $300 just by being an ultimate member and just spending $122. The readings alone pay for itself. Then you get just a bunch of other bonuses, plus 20% off of everything on my website. Plus, I forgot to mention, you get 100 Club enrollment, which is 10 questions, numerous amounts of cards. You could have 20 cards, you know, and you get 1 to 2 questions at a time. But the 100 Club is sold separately for $100, and it's for 10 questions. So they're just $10 each, multiple cards, which is a much more benefit than paying for 1 card individually. So being a part of the 100 Club is a great exclusive privilege. But you're automatically enrolled. So not only do you get your 3 questions a month, you get an additional 100 Club 1 to 2 questions a month if you want to take that time to use it. You don't have to. The 100 Club is exclusive through all time. So it could pull you out through a year. It could pull you out through 3 years. It depends how long you want to spread apart your questions. But it's basically paying half price for a lot of cards just to get your questions whenever you need them, when I'm doing them. So, I mean, I don't know. The ultimate membership is the best deal that I definitely have to offer. And it's great because it helps me. It helps me keep this time on air to give you these readings. It helps me and the family financially. It supports me in buying materials for my videos, lots of different cards. It helps me to pay for gifts and things that I give people. It's great. It's all for business. It's all whatever I receive, I put back out. And remember, whatever you give comes back to you tenfold. And anyways, just putting that out there. So is there anybody else that has a membership? Love Z, hi, am I able to get a card? Are you a member on my website? Because I was just talking about that. Members get these questions. If you don't want to be a member, you can pay $15 for a question, but you only have about 10 minutes left to do that. So it's $15 through Cash App or my website. But being a member is going to give you a lot more free readings. If you just paid for 2 cards, you might as well be a member. But we only have 10 more minutes for the lightning round. But any members that are here live, Doja sells a member, so you just got a card. Lovesy, you are a member. Okay, girl. Well, then you get your card. Are you question, are you a member on YouTube? Or are you a member on my website? And are you an ultimate member or the 3333 member? Because if you're the ultimate member, you get three cards. If you're a 3333 member, you get one. So let me know what member you are. You're not the ultimate? Okay. So we're going to get you one card. Do you want a question? Do you want a specific question? Cash App? Oh, okay. Oh, so, well, that's not a member, Lovesy. A member, if I do want you to join me to be a member is on my website, and you have to go there and you subscribe to a monthly fee. So it's a monthly subscription, like a magazine subscription or a newspaper subscription or an app subscription. It's just a subscription, and you get these automatically. But if you want to pay separately, yeah, Cash App is perfectly fine. But Lovesy, why don't you become a member? I would love for you to become a member. Come be a member on my website. I would love you to do that. All right, let's get... And Lovesy, do you have one question or two or three? How many do you want to pay for? You're working on it? Okay, honey. Everyone else, you've got about, what, 8 more minutes, 7 more minutes to ask your questions. If you guys want to do that through Cash App, you can, just privately, individually, or you can, you know, become a member. So let me know where you guys are at with that. Yeah, $33.33 for the membership. That is honestly a really good deal. And for those of you that have a tight budget, I know you can afford 33 bucks. I know you can. Set it up for the 3rd every month. Just let it go out like gas money, like coffee money, like snack money. I mean, we spend that so easily today. That's nothing. That's not even a drive-through at McDonald's. So, you know, and you get readings, and that's the best part. You get to know about your love life. How important is your love life? How important is your spiritual journey? You know, try to be a member, okay? It's going to give you a good deal. That 3333 membership is great. It gives you an 1111 oracle. You still have time. If you are a new member, I'll give you still an 1111 oracle for this month since we just passed it. But you get the 1111 oracle. And then you get a $22 Celtic cross. So it's traditional tarot. You know, what's going on with your life, what's crossing you, your past, your future, your present, what spirit says, where you're at, where your person's at, what's your challenge, what is your goal, and what is the outcome, and what is your future outcome, you know? So the Celtic cross is great. Plus I give you an oracle with the Celtic cross. So you get one of those readings once a month on the 22nd for being a member. And you guys could all pay for this separately. You don't have to be a member. But it's $22.22 by itself. And then the 1111 Oracle is $11.11 by itself. But for being a member, you get an additional $15 question with a card and bottom of the deck. Plus, I do private exclusive lives, and you get to ask me another question every time we have a private exclusive live. And that could be 4 times a month. It could be 10 times a month. I have to see how often I'm going to be doing private exclusive lives. But when we're all live together, like right now, I could be over there doing a private for my members. You get to, for free, ask another question, no charge, every time I'm live, which could tally up to be $100 of value, you know? So yeah, being a member is great. Even if you're just a $33 member, that's still a lot of savings. Plus you get 10% off of my shop. So I think that's worth it. Of course, the ultimate membership pays for so much more, but either one is a great deal. So, Lovesy, am I on the path for choices I have made so far? All right, are you on the path for choices? Let's see what deck I want to use. Are you on the path for the choices you've made so far? Let's see, I want to use this one. By the way, I wanted to let everyone know the shipments that have been late since Christmas, my apologies. I'm always late. Apparently, I'm the latest person in the world. But I'm sending those out this weekend. Well, I'm getting them shipped and ready to go out this weekend, so I'll probably ship them out Monday. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. I'm sorry, but it's taking me forever, and I've had to find a lot of my stuff that I couldn't find. I had a whole box of cards I couldn't locate, to be honest, and that was a big issue. I was like, where's this box of cards? And I was looking everywhere for it. But it's there. All right, so Lovesy, are you on the path? Are you on the path with the choices you've made so far? Spirit, show me for Lovesy. Is she on the path for the choices she's made this far? Lovesy, Lovesy, Lovesy. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. A young woman, 25 years or younger, spying, deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. So it's like looking back at something and seeing what happened. So we're doing this investigation, if you will, this Snoop Dogg, this spying. Somebody, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is looking back and saying, I want to know what's going on with this. 10 of Wands is the burden, weighed down with problems, a very heavy load. So this is, and look at the path. This is a very heavy path, a very heavy burden. My intuition says no. The path you're on doesn't feel good for me. Because she's looking at a past decision, which is right now 10 of Wands, which is I need to reflect on the decision I've made and say, this doesn't feel right. Something's wrong. Whatever decision you've made, it's a little bit too heavy. It's a little bit too much for you to carry by yourself on your own. And it's too much. You need a break. And this is, you need to reflect on that decision, do some more investigation. Is there something you could have done different? Is there somebody you could involve? Is there something else needed? You know, it's like going to the car. I just did this the other day. My mind's in 1,000 places. I went to the car and I forgot my purse. I had my keys. I had my jacket. I had my kids. I had the things I had to return to the store. And I had my shopping bags because we don't allow bags anymore in Colorado. So I had my shopping bags to go to the store. And I get to the store and I don't have my purse. And I'm just like, are you kidding me right now? No, I have to go all the way back, waste time and gas and in and out to go get my purse. No. It was a heavy burden. Now that's lighthearted. That's just a funny analogy. But in all of our decisions in life, Lovesies, sometimes we do that. We jump up, we get on a path, we forget something. We've missed something or we forget it or like there's something needed here. So there's an issue. And I just don't feel like the path you're on is the right one at this time because it needs some kind of revamping. There needs to be something different about it. Lovesy, yes, you are just motivated me to want to seek more. Oh, thank you, Lovesy. Yeah, go back, seek more, research, hunt things down, learn. You know, this is, I need to figure out the details of the situation logically. I love it. And I do think you're going to have success. Look at that, 6 of Wands. A letter or good news is coming. Victories here. So I do feel something good will come when you look back. Maybe there's a piece of information you didn't have before, but we all need all of our P's and Q's and T's, you know, dealt with before we make that final leap. And I think you're just learning. I probably leaped too soon on this path. It's too much for me. And you know what the Lord says? My yoke is easy and my burden is light. And the yoke means it's this thing that they put over their cows or their steer. I can't think of the name. Ox. There you go. Their oxen that would pull wagons and whatnot. The two ox had to be together to pull the weight of the wagon or whatever their tool that they were using, the hoe. And if their yokes were not even together, equally yoked, they could not move forward. And the yoke is the material that goes around the ox to tie their necks together. It shouldn't be a heavy burden. It should be a light burden. It should be easy. And so the Lord always says, when you're on the right path, when you're following me, you're not going to feel a heavy burden. You're not going to feel like your yoke is too tight or too heavy. It's going to be light and it's going to be easy and it's going to be, it's going to feel like the weight of a feather, you know, because Spirit says, I'm not here to give you these heavy burdens. If you're following me and you're doing the right thing and you're on the right path, you're not going to notice a big heavy thing over your neck or a big 10 of wands on your back. You're going to feel that this journey is light and easy because your eyes are in the right direction and you're following me and your purpose. It's not going to feel so difficult. And it's not to say that we're not going to come across obstacles or there's going to be difficult times. It just means when going down that path, it feels lightweight. And I mean lightweight on your heart and good in your spirit. And it feels like confidence and security. And it feels like a friend is by your side. So that's how you know you're on the right path. Honestly, I don't feel that heavy burden. Oh, that's good. Well, that is good. Maybe you don't feel it yet. I don't know. But if you're on this path and did you make it? I think the answer is no. You need to go back because perhaps this path you're going to go on is going to lead you to a 10 of wands. And sometimes it could lead you down that path. So maybe it's a warning, perhaps, to go back and review paperwork or go back and review the decision. Just go back because we don't want to end up over here. So it could also just be a warning. But thank you so much, Love Z. Allie, just about 9 minutes in, and this is on point for the recent past. Because I felt taken for granted and he was still involved with a third party, so I ghosted him for a month, and he eventually showed up at my door. Wow, I love it. Thank you, Allie, for sharing that testimony. And thank you, Love Z, for your question. I appreciate you. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I love you guys. I'll be back on later, okay? So keep in mind, I'll answer more questions later if anybody missed the chance to see me live. Okay? I love you, and thank you, Markers. I love you, and thank you so much, Doja. You're an angel, and Allie, and Love Z, you're an angel too. Thank you so much. Terry, it's so good you're here. It's so good to see you. Mia, I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Mia, for being here. I'll do another member card for the YouTube members. Maybe I'll do that later. I'll do some other fun thing for the YouTube members. Okay? I love you guys. And Mia, please consider being a part of my family at JKS. I would love to have you as a member. I would love to have you there. I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. Okay.